Good morning, pets, bitches, and losers, and to all you fabulous doms, subs, and anybody else who's watching my channel. Anyways, hi, it's Monday. Actually, today is my Monday. I don't usually work on Mondays, but I am making up some days. I have a crazy German Shepherd, let me tell you. She's nuts. She loves me, but she's nuts. Anyways. So anywho, yeah, I'm working a couple of my days off. 3 to be exact, and today's one of them, to make up for the days I had to take for my surgery. So the other 2 days will be the week of my surgery. I have my surgery on December 20th. That's a Friday. So, yeah. Yippee. Not looking forward, freaked out about it completely, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's in the middle of my face. But anywho, let's address a couple things. So I've had some comments on my videos. I'm going to try to remember them. So one was, how do I feel about marriage? And I've addressed that in the past, but I'll do a really quick one. I'm not against marriage. But I've always been one of those people where if I'm going to marry somebody, first and foremost, yes, I have to love you. No matter, you'll see where this is going. I'm not just going to fucking marry somebody just because I feel the need to marry somebody, and, I do have to love them. So, cannot be a loveless marriage. Never been against it, but I also want to know deep inside of me that I would, be all in it. Like when shit gets rough, you can't just be like, oh, fuck you, let's get divorced. Fuck that. I've lived with motherfuckers, and those type of breakups were hard enough. I can't imagine having to also on top of that deal with legality bullshit. So yeah, it's not just me worried about them being, faithful or being in it. It's also me too. To me, it is a commitment. I believe in divorce. Don't get me wrong. You lay your fucking hands on me or you cheat on me. And the cheating thing is more of you just broke trust. If you have a commitment with somebody, and your understanding is, guys aren't going to fuck around with other people, then so I get it. Some people are in open marriages or whatever, and, some people might even say to me, well, you're entertaining, married men by doing online sessions or whatever. I ain't fucking them, I find that very different. How would I feel if I was married and my guy was doing it? I guess if it was something that, I'm fucking not into, I don't want to deal with, you know what I mean? It depends how intimate it gets. I don't know. Anyways. All to each his own. So marriage, yeah. And now I've gotten to a point in my life where I provide for myself. I like my alone time. I I don't know. I've become so fucking, steadfast in how I like shit. It would be really fucking hard living with somebody. Yeah. I just don't know if I could do it now. I really don't. And I'll tell you, here's one thing. I've gotten to a point, I'm not going to fucking have kids. So I don't really see the need to have to marry somebody unless it was going to benefit me some way financially. And I know that sounds total gold digger, but you know, even if it were to benefit me financially, I still have to love the person, but I just don't see the need. And to be able to live with somebody, shit, we either need to have separate houses and meet in the middle every now and then, or we need to have a big ass motherfucking house to where I can have my own wing. And I just don't want somebody like fucking always, or the person would have to travel a lot and be just gone, you know? That's just how I am. I'm being completely honest. Otherwise, you know, could I see somebody seriously and only that person without being married? Yeah. So that's why I say I don't feel like, oh shit, what's going on here? I don't feel like I have to, you know, be married to be in a committed relationship. And that's why I say if I do get married, it would have to benefit me in one way or another. I know that sounds, you know, but that's just how I feel. So there's that. I had another person ask, like, what's the next step, you know, getting to know my submission side or whatever. Research. What do you like? What makes you happy? What makes you feel good? What, you know, it's kind of one of those things, research. Look at, you know, what other subs are doing in DOMs and see what it is and what intrigues you and dip your toes in there. Yeah, research. That's kind of it. And finding a Dom who you can have, who knows that you're brand new and you're trying to explore what you're into. So yes, research. What's another one? Oh God, there were more and I just can't think. Okay. First and foremost, I will tell you guys this, and I've said it 50 million thousand times on multiple videos, I feel, and for some reason, I get it, maybe not all of you watch every single video, you should, and then it would answer a lot of your questions. But if you want to be considered by a Dom, to be sessioned by them, serve them, whatever, what do I always say when you approach? You tribute. It shows that you are submitting, and it shows that you have respect. I'm not saying you gotta tribute a buttload of money or anything like that, but at least if you tribute something, and I mean, don't tribute a damn dollar, but oh my God, all these fucking traffic fucking idiots today. Like I said, I'm not saying but you need to tribute something. You need to tribute something, and out of just like respect. That is first and foremost. Everybody just thinks it's about the money. It is about the power exchange and that you are showing respect for a Dom's time. So, you know, I get people in my DMs. I got one recently where I don't even know what it was really about. I think I have spoken that I'm always up to having new subs, slaves, whatever. And I don't know if this pertained to it. And guess what? I'm not going to know until this person tributes me and explains themselves, because I'm not going to fucking ask. But he was like, so do I just send you all my information? So, okay, so information for what? I don't do blackmail, never will do blackmail, not into doing blackmail, sorry, no. So I don't know, are you talking about being owned? I know some girls on there, you know, they have applications. I'm not doing a fucking application. No. I mean, because to me, anybody can like, oh, I'm going to fill out an application and da-da-da. To me, it's that person that actually goes the extra step and approaches you on their own properly. And I just got done telling you how to approach properly. So, yeah, I don't know where that was. So his response was, I was like, no, you send me all your money. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with all this traffic today? It is crazy, people, crazy. So yeah, and then I have a screenshot of my Twitter profile and like, you know, fucking read. So that's what he got. And then I had another sub go into my DMs and say something about Nashville, like Nashville question. So what did I'm not going to answer it until you fucking approach properly. My God. Like I said in my last video, Findom is part of BDSM, which, you know, I don't know. I think you guys really honestly think Femdom is, you just know, the only time you pay a dom is if you session or something like that. That may be true in real life sessions. You're still going to be putting a fucking deposit down, and then if your ass doesn't show up, they keep the deposit. So, you know, before I would even schedule a session, they would have to put the deposit down for the session. So just look at it this way. Tributing is like putting deposits down. Trust me, my pet, my favorite pet, he knows who he is. I sent him little pics here and there, stuff like that, you know, as appreciation. And only he's going to get those pics. Nobody else is. So, yeah. So you get perks here and there. I guess it really also just depends on the dom, but that's how I am. I reward for being loyal and stuff like that. I wish I could just be... I wish I had just, I don't know, like I said, I'm going to be all beat up in the face next month. I have a whole week off, but I don't think anybody's going to really want to see my motherfucking face. But I'll be able to do some, you know, sessions as long as I don't have to look at you online. So anywho, so yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's funny because people just get, I'm curious, for those of you that thumbs down, why do you thumbs down it? I mean, I'm just, I don't care, but I'm curious, what part of the video that you thumbs down you don't agree with? I'm just curious. I don't want to argue or say that I'm right and you're wrong or anything like that. But if you honestly are thumbs downing it because you don't agree with something I said, I would be curious to see what it is. I always like when people can, you know, give input as far as their views on it and have a constructive conversation. I'm not going to argue with a bitch. Now, if you're just thumbs downing because you don't agree with the lifestyle or you don't like me or whatever, that's fine too. I don't care either. But if people are thumbs downing it because they just might not agree with something I say, I would love to hear. You can go to my Curious Cat. I need to post. There's links of it in my timeline. I don't think I linked it in my profile in all my links. I need to do that, or maybe I did. I don't think I did though. But anywho, yeah, I'm always interested in what other people's views are. Okay, I always say this even about hair. You will be taught a basic cut. You will be taught the foundation of a haircut. And then when you start doing hair, you take that foundation, your basic block, and then you put your own flair to it. That's what separates you from others. And some people always stick to that basic block because they are not naturally gifted at doing something, or their gift is not growing the longer they're doing it. So you'll get a good haircut from that person, but you won't get a great haircut. Now, I feel the same way about financial domination, submission, Femdom, all of that. There is a basic block. You can read and read and read, and you can be like, I think that's why so many people are like, loser, fuck you, pay me. You know, I mean, we all have probably done that in the beginning a little bit. I use the word losers a lot more, and I mean, yeah, some of you like being called a fucking loser, and I might think you're a loser in one way or another, but yeah, whatever. So there's always like a basic block to stuff, but I am a firm believer also, if you are not naturally a dominant, if you naturally do not get into this, like really like it, then you might make some money for a little bit because you're hot and cute or young or whatever, but you're gonna get a lot of people that are gonna be time wasters and try to scam you and stuff like that, because you're probably really only doing this for the money. And like I've said before, girl, get your coin. But I will tell you, sex work, yes, it's sex work, will fucking rot your soul if you at least are not into it in one way or another. It's hard. People judge the shit out of you. People talk to you like you're a piece of shit, and it can be really hard. So yeah, that also saying subs, why it's important. Get some coffee. Oh, I love my coffee. Why it's important that you also do your research and see the pattern this Dom has. Are they really Dom? Now, maybe you just want to give your money to bratty girls. That's fine. And girls, be bratty. Some guys just like bratty girls. And you can yell at them and be bitchy. But I just wish there would be kind of like, I think there maybe is a hashtag like Findom brat. I think that should be it. Like, not Femdom. Like, a lot of, and I'm not shaming anybody. I'm like, there is a big market for all of it. But when subs are really into like humiliation and all kinds of stuff, and then they get these girls who just don't know, which, you know, you can learn, and I'm still learning on a lot of stuff, but it does definitely help with a femdom that they have that side to them, that they get off on being a femdom, not just for the money. Like I said, I'm really blessed that I have my own means of making money. So all of this is just, you know, cake for me, and I love eating it up. But that's also why, and don't take this wrong, ladies, I don't mean this, but it's scary when you only depend on sex work, and if you're not making money, you might not be able to make rent. And that's scary. So I'm not desperate like that. And I don't mean desperate like, oh my God, they're so desperate, they're desperate. No, it's like they need to make money because it is their livelihood. And I get it. And when you get to that point where you don't have something, if you're to the point where it's not consistent, some girls, it's a lot more consistent. It's scary, and they get desperate and things, you know, and when you always remember this, ladies, when you feel that feeling of desperation, take a deep breath, because that's when the fucking predators come out and prey on you and try to scam you. I have been purging money like a fucking geyser the past couple months, between my motorcycle wreck, my dental shit. I just got a fucking screw in my back tire yesterday when we were riding. I thought they were kidding. They're like, "Hey, Patricia, you got a screw in your back tire's low." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever, motherfuckers. You guys are just," I swear to God, I have to have my own pit crew the way shit is going. And also, I blew 2 fuses yesterday, which fuses aren't expensive, and we figured it out. But on the bike. But let me tell you, fucking tires are fucking expensive on Harleys. That's like a $300 fucking venture. And I'm just like, motherfucker. Damn, so I get it. So, yeah, when I can session somebody and make some extra money, and I really wish I had just more time and the mental capability, I just got so much shit going on. And I have to take care of myself, which I tell everybody, take care of yourself. But yeah, it's nice when you get like cha-ching ching. I'm hoping some of my one sub, you know who you are if you're fucking watching, the flighty one who goes and disappears. Hope he comes back sometime soon. But it's also holiday time, and as I said, I want you guys to sacrifice for your families. It's always nice when somebody sacrifices for me, but first and foremost, I want your families. And if you have doms that don't understand that, then yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, bitch, you're a bitch. That's not cool, you know. If you really value your subs, take care of them. You gotta fucking take care of them. And part of taking care of them is making sure they take care of their family and do what's right, and so on and so forth. Anywho, I'm at work. I don't think I'm super booked today, because nobody thinks I work on Mondays, because I don't, but doesn't mean I won't get booked. Because a lot of motherfuckers forget what day I work, and some just go online and they're like, "Oh, she's there." But I'm going to post my Curious Cat link, so yeah, go on there. You can ask me questions. You can stay private about it. Be respectful, even if you think I'm a complete fucking joke, bitch, whatever. If you're respectful to me, I'll be respectful to you. We can agree to disagree. I always learn from others, and I think it's cool that you guys are watching, whether you agree with it or not, because you're just trying to educate yourself. And as I said to all you other motherfuckers who just don't agree with the lifestyle and you hate on all of this, move on. Why are you torturing yourself? You must get some payout. I mean, we always get a payout for something. You must get some feeling that makes you feel good. Maybe you like to feel anger. I don't know. I'll tell you, there's nothing better than when you are angry to be fucking submitting or to be dominating. Like, if I'm angry, but I have to, you don't want to take your anger too much out, but it's good to get that release. I'm being honest. But anywho, I need to go to work. You guys have a great one. I appreciate you. God, I just realized, I hope I can upload this video, because I didn't do it directly through YouTube. And last time I did this, I had issues. Anyways, guys, you know what to do if you want to fucking approach. What do? Tribute.